Alright, it is time for Fuchs. And it is time for Clinkies. Happy Beer Day.
Happy Beer Day to you too.
Oh, I heard it this time. I heard the clink. Alright.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah. Alright. I haven't looked at the options menu yet, so let's just check this real quick. Well, that menu is pretty to the point. Yeah, okay. Do we have subtitles? Okay, subtitles are on by default. Good. A bizarre number of games default that to off, which I don't understand.
I don't either.
Controller. Yes, that is a controller. Confirmed. Excellent. I don't know what these things are, so I don't know if I want these on. Open dyslexic font. What is that?
Open Dyslexic Font is a font that was developed specifically for people who have dyslexia, and it's supposed to help them be able to read normally.
So it's just the obvious thing then.
Yeah, but it's an open source font.
I'll turn it on. We'll give that a go. Might help some folks.
I don't know if it'll help me
events.
or not.
Oh, fuck yeah. Get out of here for QuickTime events. Get the fuck out of my life.
I don't know if it'll help me or not, because I already read weird, so I don't know what
for
reading
people in general.
is.
Maybe somebody watches this later who is not you.
Right? I was just,
Yeah,
from my point.
Yeah, no, you've got a pretty good handle on yours for the most part. Alright, let us
It'd be weird sometimes.
It'd be weird. This is a very lean Fuchs. Very dramatic.
They can be. They are just a very lithe and lean animal.
Alright, I'm going to turn brightness up a bit because I know that YouTube tends to darken things. I'm not sure if Twitch does. But I will put them up a little bit higher than I normally would by default. Oh, there's the font. Okay. Is that going to be the subtitle font? I'm not sure if that's the dyslexic font or not.
I think it is. We'll find out.
I'm not sure how much happens in this game that needs subtitles, honestly. Does our folks talk? I don't know.
Some of us do.
The water
there's a
will lead
human.
us, the fire will free us,
okay.
and the light will guide us home.
It's kind of a nice font, actually.
It is, it is.
That's your way into the
Quite
city
pleasing.
of light.
Even
After
ignoring
you
the
close
dyslexia
your
thing,
eyes
it's
for
just
the
a nice
very
font
last time,
in general.
You will rise into the light like a spark from a fire. All will be welcomed who follow the Yanran ways faithfully. The others, they are thrown back into this world as wild beasts. Lost embers.
He said the thing.
Hey, come back here. Kalani!
Excuse me, would you maybe help me with... Oh, hey you. I just need someone to... Is there no one here that understands me?
I didn't know we were a British Fuchs. Why the long face, buddy?
Oh, Good morning. Would you mind helping me with something?
It'll just take a minute. Well, it's a short game then.
Oh, thank you. It's in a cave just a bit downhill from here. Go ahead, I'll follow you.
It's a British glowy.
I've been stuck here for ages.
Well, yeah, but I assume he's
You're
not
the first one
touristing in a
that's willing to
separate
help.
country.
Would you believe that? I'm supposed to be in the City of Light. Have you heard of that? It's where all the true Yanran spirits are supposed to go after their death. But I've been trapped here by this barrier for so long. I don't know why. I think there's something left for me to do here. And I'm pretty sure that amulet has something to do with that.
The what? You what, mate?
That running animation is beautiful.
Everything's beautiful so far. Including that. Yes. I
Well,
agree.
yeah, surely. It just running animation with quadrupeds is something that is make or break for something like this.
Can be.
The trot
It's definitely a
is cute.
difficult thing to do, I would imagine. It does feel pretty natural, though. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good.
Here! That's it!
The subtle lean into the turns and stuff. That's really nice attention to detail.
Yeah. And the way, like, there's sometimes a little hesitation before the paw gets put down.
Mm-hmm. The trot is super cute.
Mhm.
Do you see the amulet?
Just gonna nibble some bones while I'm here.
Can you get it out? Oh, thank you.
So is this
Let
you,
me
buddy?
see. I haven't read the Yanran script in ages. What does it say? Kalani? No, that wasn't my name. Maybe this isn't my body after all. But I do remember that name.
I mean, I guess you would have been floating around a long time if this was your body.
What? It's you. The amulet. That's Kalani. Wolf, are you?
It's time you reach the light you long for. This lost ember needs your help.
Who are you calling a wolf?
Let this aid you on your way.
Not very wolfy for a wolf.
I don't think we're supposed to be a wolf. Unless it's just a weird... But no, the tail is way too fox-like. And the muzzle.
Wolf, was that you?
Looks like Black Fox to me.
Yeah.
Were you Kalani in a former life? But that has to mean you were banned from the City of Light. You're the Lost Ember. Maybe I can help you reach the City of Light if you'd help me. A true Yanran spirit and a Lost Ember, side by side. I just remember bits and pieces, but I'm sure
The
together
wolf
we can
noise.
figure out the way.
This is a bit weird. Then again, this isn't Earth. Maybe their wolves just look like Fuchs's. I don't know. There's all kinds of weird hybrid animals around these days. All this interspecies dating going on, you know?
Apparently it is a wolf, canonically.
We have to get you across if we're going to get anywhere together.
Huh.
Let me see if I can find some way to help you.
Maybe the artists have just never seen a wolf or fox before.
I didn't find anything but these two. Wolf, your mark. Look.
I can't see my own face.
What's happening? Wolf?
Oh, I'm dead. Game's over. I disintegrated.
How did you do that?
I held X. Didn't you read the screen?
You're a soul wanderer. What you just did. That's soul wandering.
Yeah, you said.
Yanran legend spoke of those who had 1 foot in the light and 1 foot here on Earth. Maybe you weren't meant to be turned back from the City of Light. We'll have to find out more about you. Come on then.
I'm small.
Wombat of some sort.
Try pressing these buttons so you can do something completely pointless. Nom 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 nom. Ah, it's cute.
I read dying instead of diving. Is like, that is pretty pointless.
Flop. I did a flop.
Now, if only everybody else would do it.
That's what they say. Everybody should do it.
If you think about it, it's more of a demand.
A demand is everybody should do it, right?
Yeah.
That works. Everybody do the flop right now. I'm not even kidding. Ooh, purdy. So I guess this is supposed to be some sort of afterlife realm then, or?
Possibly.
Oop.
We're coming closer to the barrier that's keeping me here. I haven't been able to leave this place for ages.
I disagree, game.
Maybe
I
you
can't
can
return
find
to
a way
fox
through.
form at any time because I've never been one. Or wolf, whatever. I've never been in the thing that they said. Wobble shrooms. Meow.
I'd say even the running reads completely fox.
Yeah. I don't know what they were doing.
I think it's a fox, they just called it a wolf.
Maybe it was a mistranslation.
Possibly.
I don't know where this game was made.
Let's see.
Oh, what's this? I found a shiny. Hunter's Firestone. Oh, we have flint.
Germany.
Germany, okay. Maybe they mistranslated. Or they're just fucking with us on purpose. Oh. Got reset. It doesn't like me falling too far, I guess. What's this about? Oh, that's there's a wombat in the corner. Okay. Although it was making wolf howl noises earlier, so I don't know. Maybe the devs got confused.
Wolves are cool too.
They are. So maybe we'll see if we ever run into one.
Right?
Maybe we're just a confused fox that thinks it's a wolf. Reveal
What
the
is
meal.
I think we're seeing the past. Wolf, are you doing this? Yeah, yes, do you see the amulets? They're clearly Yanrana. Our people. Children of the Emperor. Where do you think they were going?
For the Emperor.
I know what it is. It's a fox named Wolf.
And it confused the fox and made it howl.
Oh no. Bandits. Wait. That's Kalani. Wolf, that's her. I mean you again.
Why am I banditing people? Are these bad mans?
So you were a bandit? I suppose that this has to have something to do with why you're not in the City of Light. If we can find out more about you, I'm sure I can help you out of here. What? How did that happen? Was that the memory? Wolf, do you think that means I can leave? Come on, let's try it.
I really don't think that's what that means. Also, stay out of those people's junk.
You did it.
Oh.
I'm
Okay,
free.
that's weird.
Wolf, I'm free.
I didn't expect them to put up a barrier that I could just walk
Now
through.
I can show you the way to the City of Light.
I'm not sure why the barrier was
Come
there
on.
then. I guess it's a symbolism thing. You've broken through this. I don't know. Whatever. Oh. Ah, you can do little jumps. Yeah. Not proper Fuchs jumps, though. But then again, I'm
proper
also
wolf
not.
jumps either.
I'm also not face planting myself into a snowdrift. So. Hello. I want to go in your cave, please. Lewd.
Fuchses are quite the
I can do a roll.
on darts.
Do a wombat roll.
This wombat
Wombats
thinks
roll?
it's Sonic.
Yeah. It's not even blue.
Apparently it doesn't have to go fast either.
That's good, 'cause
Nah.
it sure can't. I do want a chili dog, though.
I haven't had a good chili dog in a while,
Yeah.
but it's still further down the list than sushi.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
Simply because I haven't had sushi in 2 years and I want sushi.
Chili puts everything way higher on the list.
Except for sushi.
I don't know. Do a California roll and some
That's the
chili?
bandits again. Where are they
Ugh.
That
going?
might work.
Just give me some normal unagi or fatty tuna and I'll be happy.
Tuna's nice. There's a place here that also does duck rolls as well. So it's essentially like the tuna type, like a shredded tuna type thing, except that it's shredded cooked duck. Very filling. Very heavy.
Well, duck is a very heavy meat.
And if it's cooked a certain way, it can be very beef-like.
Right.
What are they doing?
I've never had
Just
duck
dump
that
in the
wasn't
river?
heavy, though.
Sorry, you've never had what?
I've never had duck that wasn't heavy, though, no matter how it was cooked.
Well, for sure. Man, I remember that one day I was working at the restaurant there, and the cook was fucked up a couple of meals, so I ended up having 2 duck dinners. But hey, 2 free duck dinners, I'm not going to say no. I was so full afterwards, though. Like, it wasn't a full duck, obviously, but it was like... I think each one was 1 duck breast, plus sides. Possibly 2 duck breast each, I don't remember. They were sliced into, like, strips, so... I don't actually know exactly how many. How do I down? It's too much of a fall. Can I slow down? Like this? No. Oh, I guess I'll have to go into a duck. Hey, duck! I am you now.
Speaking of ducks.
Yes. Actually, wait. Undo the things. Land. Okay. Well, sort of a duck anyway. Alright, he doesn't have things he does. Meow. Go up. You don't
Suddenly
up, do you?
Suddenly it's untitled duck game.
I would play that.
Actually, the game I'm waiting for, seeing as there's this huge the huge popularity of power washing simulator, I want painter's tape removing simulator.
That's very specific.
And there is very little more satisfying than removing painter's tape to reveal the straight line underneath.
Oh, those results are pretty sweet.
There's apparently some pretty dark, deep lore about power washing simulator.
Really?
Yes.
Like what?
Well, the big thing is that it might surprise a lot of people to find out that you're actually playing the villain.
How do you have a villain in a power washer situation?
Well, look at all of the stuff that's being cleaned, and you look at what they're dirty with, which takes a little bit of looking around and acknowledging the background.
Are you like a cleaner on a murder scene?
No. But
They do have a game for that, though. Sorry, what?
Oh yeah, yeah, they do. You pay if you're paying attention to the surroundings and what the dirt is doing, like you'll notice that it appears to be very acidic because it's causing things to discolor.
I was gonna say dirt does not traditionally do things.
Right. Well, it causes the surfaces that it's sitting on to be oxidized and change color, which implies that it's acidic, incredibly acidic. And then you look at in the background and you notice that in the depth of the around this little town, there's an active volcano. So the dirt is volcanic ash.
Is that stuff acidic?
If volcanic ash is incredibly acidic.
They were using the river to transport the barrels they stole. But where to?
Downriver, I would guess.
And as an added bonus, if there is a situation with a volcanic eruption, even if it's not a full eruption, if it's just an ash cloud, that is one of the single most expensive natural disasters because the cost to clean up the ash is like like
Astronomical?
astronomical. Yeah, yeah, it's something. It's incredibly.
That's what Pompeii's real problem was. They couldn't afford to pay for the restorations afterwards.
It's yeah, right. It's it's hazmat level cleanup, which takes a lot because if a very small amount, like parts per thousand, of that ash gets into the water system, it will destroy the entire ecosystem of that area. So the cleanup is incredibly expensive, it's incredibly tedious, and takes a long time to do. So just power washing it and running it down the drain is not a good thing. It's surely not what you do to do it right. So, knowingly or unknowingly, you're playing the bad guy in that game.
I mean, I'm not sure it counts as a bad guy if you're trying to help and you just make a mistake. But definitely you're causing problems.
Well, it's usually referred to as criminal negligence.
Right. I'm just saying it doesn't necessarily count as the villain of the story.
Look, the barrier that held me back.
Either
Didn't
way.
disappear. It only grew larger.
It's interesting that it has
Can't
lore, right?
pass until we break it, Wolf. How did we do it before?
I mean, I was going to say I didn't expect a whole lot of lore out of Power Washing Simulator. Then again, I also didn't expect a lot of lore out of I Am Bread and I Am Fish Surgeon Simulator, so...
There you go.
Here we are. I certainly didn't expect the 3 games to be connected.
Actually, little storylines going on in it too, like weird occult symbols and like an actual Bigfoot sighting and shit like that. That's
neat.
like
Do you defend yourself
story...
from an angry Bigfoot with the power washer?
Who knows? But like I don't know all of the details, but there are like little stories and shit, little small town type stories that you'd expect, right?
Mm-hmm. A secret waterfall cave. Boo!
That is a trope that has unfortunately disappeared.
Not entirely, but it's a bit more rare, although I'm very proud that Satisfactory did it.
Mm-hmm.
There's actually a terrifying cave behind a waterfall. A big, huge waterfall. It's a great uranium source, and it's also a great source for gigantic, heavily mutated and angry spider monsters.
Did you ever watch that video I sent you on the Universal S?
I think I forgot. Send it to me again.
It's a very cool deep dive into that symbol.
I wonder when they're finally going to implement a use for those things in the game. Also, I'm curious to see what kind of effects the change of Unreal Engine is going to make. Things will probably look a little prettier and maybe run smoother or something. Nicer effects, maybe.
The bandits' camp. Did you live back here?
Big change, though.
Huh?
That's a big change, though.
What is?
Like going to Unreal like that.
I mean, I'm not sure what engine they're using now. They might be using Unreal Engine, but the previous one. I don't know. Or not. I have no idea. Like, maybe they're using Unreal Engine 4 currently? Now they're switching to 5?
Seems like you were their leader.
Maybe? I don't know. For some reason I thought it was Unity.
Why don't you look it up? You have the power of internets.
I do.
That actually reminds me of something silly that happened while I was playing that Marvel Avengers game that I have access to now.
Yeah?
Oh.
And who is that?
Okay, it's UE4
Her name
right now.
on her amulet.
Okay,
It's Whaler.
so my guess was right. I didn't actually know though, so
Probably a smaller move then.
probably still a lot of work though.
Oh, definitely.
Which is why this update doesn't have a whole lot of other stuff in it.
See? We weren't all bad. You did care for her. I'm sure there's a way for you to redeem yourself. Did you hear that? I think that did it, Wolf.
Listen
Come on,
here,
let's check the
Global.
barrier.
Yeah, but yeah, while I was playing Marvel's Avengers, the whole story at the beginning of the game is, I think it's probably a story from the comics as well. But bad thing happens, people blame the Avengers. Avengers get disbanded. 5 years pass, and new stuff is happening, and you're playing this new character who's trying to get the Avengers back together again, right?
Mm-hmm.
As Kamala Khan. Anyway, during the whole thing, you at one point you end up going and looking through some wreckage and trying to find the Jarvis AI again to get its help. And once you do, and you get it running, Jarvis complains that he's cut off from his network. Like, he can't do all the stuff that he needs to be able to do because he needs a doodad that he's missing to get connected back to his network again. So he's complaining about like how he's cut off from all this knowledge. And Kamala's like, oh, so it's kind of like when Dad turns off my Wi-Fi. It's like, well, I can tell you're not a real computer nerd because you default to Wi-Fi instead of Ethernet, but hey. Sometimes people don't have a choice, but if you have a choice, take the wire.
Yeah, absolutely.
More stable. She is a big comic nerd, though. She's fucking adorkable. Absolutely adorkable. Whee! Oh, alright. Although, her powers look very goofy, like she's like a living cartoon in a fight. But I definitely jive with her personality, though.
You did it again.
Silly little nerd.
Yeah, this blowball over here, assuming that just because we were a raider, we were a bad guy, right?
Kai, I'm a hummingbird.
Noticed. That's cool.
This reminds me of that meme I posted yesterday with the tiny little puppy. He was like talking into a microphone. So basically, I am very small.
Hummingbirds are vicious, for the record.
Are they?
Yes, they are. It's hard to imagine, but yes, they are absolutely vicious little shits.
I mean, I don't have a hard time imagining them being vicious to, like, bugs and things.
Oh no, just in general, they're vicious.
Then again, maybe it's like the like a Chihuahua type effect. The smaller the dog is, the more of a hostile little shit they tend to be.
Like, I saw one go after a blue jay once.
I mean, got the speed on their side. They probably aren't worried about getting hit back. You know?
Yeah. Also,
Float
amongst themselves,
float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
they can be very territorial amongst their own species, and they fight by flying at incredible speed at each other and impaling the other with their beak.
Wait a minute. You're saying that they engage in jousting?
Yes. Yes, they joust.
Oh my god! I need to see some. I need to see some art of a hummingbird dressed as a knight. And its beak is like a lance. Alright, I'm gonna change back because having to constantly tap A to... Oh, I can't. Having to constantly tap A to go as fast is a little annoying after a while. Over long distances, anyway. But Noom! Hello, my brethren. Who would like to joust? Alright. Don't know where I'm going, so let's just go everywhere. Noom!
Wolf, your memory of the past. I think I know why I'm still here. I'm
Cool.
your spirit guide, to guide you to the City of Light. They must have sensed that you had good in you too. I'm sure of it.
Why didn't they
That's
tell
why I'm
you
not in
then?
the City of Light myself yet.
I find the best guides are the ones that don't know what they're supposed to be doing. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, absolutely.
Just be here and lost and sad and alone. That's how you'll get your job done. You might want to talk to your boss about the level of communication in the office.
Right along with the video link, I also sent you a picture of a hummingbird in armor.
Sweet. I need to have a quick look at this. Nice. Actually, it looks like it's a clockwork robot hummingbird. Still cool, though.
It was titled an armored hummingbird, so
Maybe that's what the intention was. It's just like full plate.
maybe it has clockwork armor.
Ooh.
Very, very
Like,
steampunk.
like Steampunk Iron Man, except a bird.
Yeah.
I am
Steampunk
Iron Bird.
Iron Bird.
Iron Burb.
You ever heard a hummingbird fly?
Not a real one, no.
They sound like an absolutely massive, pissed off bumblebee.
That makes sense.
And it's the only way I can define the sound. It is just... They sound pissed.
I mean, if a bumblebee was making that noise, that you would think it was a pretty pissed off bumblebee, yeah. Because I'm hearing, well, even just if I heard what I'm hearing from the game right now, and I thought it was a bumblebee making that noise, I'd be impressed. Can I go in here? Hello.
Yeah, that
Ooh, got one of them shrooms.
the sound coming from the game isn't even close.
Yeah, it's probably way too mellow, eh?
I'm sure the
Way
right way
too
is here
mellow.
somewhere.
It's the most unreal sound, because you don't expect that kind of sound to come out of it.
Yeah, this is the kind of sound I would expect. Which is evidently the wrong one. Ooh, hold on. Let's try something. Alright. Ooh. That didn't work. You can return to wolf at any time. Cannot return to wolf here. Thanks. I think that it's not letting me do it in the air. I was trying to get get some speed going and then change to wolf mid-speed. So I'm wolf slash fox as I go through the waterfall. They wouldn't let me. Would have been too dramatic. Too cinematic for this game. Oh, that's another thing I learned from Marvel's Avengers. Dirty, unkempt Hulk with a beard looks kind of awesome. Or at least unshaven for too long Hulk anyway. It's not a proper beard yet, but... Imagine if the Hulk became a hermit for a while. Apparently he got stuck in Hulk form for like a year. Also, they got a huge voice cast in that game. Holy shit. They got all the big names in there. I was surprised when I heard FemShep in there. I didn't know she was in it.
I'm so glad I found you. This would be unbearable without you by my side.
I feel the same. Look at our village. Lifeless and sick.
We can't just watch any longer. We need to do something.
Yeah, I already knew a few of the big name people who were in
village.
it, but I had not known that she
Come
was
on,
in it.
I'm sure we can learn a lot down here.
Damn, look at this landscape. Also, I guess we're not in an afterlife because we're coming across all this stuff that actually happened in life. But, yeah, actually, Troy Baker is doing a pretty damn good job with Bruce Banner, though.
Yeah?
A very sad Bruce Banner, in fact. I don't remember who all of the cast are, but Troy Baker's doing Bruce. Nolan North is Tony Stark, who is doing a great job at being a flippant
There's
Tony
more
Stark.
down there. Let's go see.
Laura Bailey is Black Widow. So there were a few Black Widow times where I was like, "Oh, okay, so I'm playing Kaine. Got it." She's had a few Kaine moments. I forget who's playing Cap. Or Thor. But they're good. Whoever they are. I think they're big name people too, they're just ones I don't recognize or remember the name very well. Yeah, then Maria Hill showed up in the story as a S.H.I.E.L.D., agent, one of the higher ups in S.H.I.E.L.D. Agent Maria Hill, and I was like, oh, that's FemShep.
Wolf. That's you as a child. It's your walker. The day you got your amulet. And your very own turpoi dagger. I still remember my turpoi. It was the most precious...
Why are you giving knives to children?
Your father looks really proud.
A very, tribal thing. Although, what an interesting culture to have your name worn as an amulet.
You know,
yeah.
These amulets were what made us full members of the Yanran Society. They were deeply
really nice
tied
amulets,
to our
too.
identity and gave us our name.
I really like the design.
Like, I wonder if they just had, like, random designs that looked familiar, or if they actually put the effort into creating a language for those shapes.
It's a good question.
That would be really cool if they put the effort into it.
I would be impressed.
Deeply. Because what a cool language. An entire sentence and, you know, a personal pizza-sized disc.
Not even personal pizza size. It's like one of those little, what are those called? Those little frozen microwavable pizzas, like a bite or two each.
Well, that would be
Those
a
things.
name, but like a sentence would be a personal pizza.
Yes, yeah, it would be, yeah.
Imagine the books.
Reminds me of, I watched Dan Floyd play that one game. What's it called? The Outer Wilds? And it's got language that looks like that in it, kind of. Like weird loops and spirals and things. Very pretty game, though. And there's a weird mystery going on as well. I haven't played it, but I enjoyed watching it. Then again, it's also the first time I've seen somebody go flying around in outer space with a spaceship made largely of wood. At least the hull was, anyway. Also, the game was full of quantums. Also, I like this weird, whatever this weird purple plant is, with like, these leaves are like flowing around like fabric almost. That is weird.
Fortunately, one of the uglier sides of October has reared its head.
Uh-oh.
These
Tell me in a
people didn't
second.
have much to begin with. That's cruel.
Yes, it is. So what's happening?
Snow intended on being here a lot earlier, but somebody tossed out a black kitten.
Oh, shit.
This is a really bad month for black cats.
It's amazing that people are still that stupid these days.
Old habits.
Pretty
He's
dumb.
very she says he's very friendly, well taken care of, and it's like, I said, whatever you do, don't get rid of him, not this month.
And I wish I could take him.
I told her to keep him and name him T'Challa. Because he looks like a Black Panther.
I mean, that's even more fitting considering it's semi-recent news as well, isn't it?
Oh?
Well, it was a little while ago now, but the actor who
The
played
actor?
T'Challa.
Yeah. Yeah, that was sad.
Although, good on him for not publicizing the whole thing, right?
Yeah, the downside is it sort of hit everybody a lot harder. Like, even people that he worked with weren't aware.
Right, but I mean, they also didn't have to worry about him all this time. I think it's better this way.
Like, I can see the argument for both sides. Like, I see as, you know, they didn't have to worry about something that was... It was going to kill him, period. There was no way around it.
Yeah. I think, like, if it's family and friends, you know, you should tell those people, but everyone else, just, you know, they can find out when it happens.
Right, I like I said, I can sort of see both arguments. It's like, it's a really sort of a rude awakening to get news that, you know, somebody that you worked with and respected and a friend is now gone because of something that he was fighting with alone. And it's like, you want to know so you could have been there.
You want to be able to give him some moral support, but it's not going to stop it from happening either. So that's what I'm saying, like, good for him for having the emotional fortitude to have gone it alone without the extra support, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm sure he's getting that from his family and friends, so...
Right, absolutely not intending to talk shit about him, because
no,
the dude was a rock star, but...
Absolutely.
I
great actor.
Recognize both arguments.
Yeah.
I think it's hurt.
You think?
Just hurt. You know, not dead.
It's just a little sleepy.
And they just left it here to die.
What's going on in this story?
At least it wasn't alone. Is that a soul spirit? Wolf, look. Its spirit rises to the City of Light. If only I could just do that as well. A simple farm animal getting into the City of Light. Yet I'm still here. Doesn't it seem unfair?
Might be why.
I mean, I thought we already figured out that you're supposed to be here to guide me, buddy.
The very fact that you think that's unfair might be why you're here. You have something to learn.
It's the most magnificent place. Endless feasts with the mightiest of the Amrana.
But what about me, though?
Built out of pure light, and a temple reaching higher than the sun.
Maybe that's
you
why you're
considered
there.
Me? Yeah.
Maybe you didn't get there, and there is this this foxwolf thing. Because you would be needed to teach this guy a lesson.
Yeah, we need each other.
He said that you're important, and it's strange that you would be left outside, so maybe you're a teacher. Maybe you're the guide.
Oh my god, I've been the guide the whole time. This game's real party-like, though.
It is.
What the hell is that? It's like a turtle, frog, mole thing. I'm you. Oh yeah, very mole.
It's a mole.
Okay.
An armored mole.
It's an Ar-Mole-Dillo. Oh, I have to keep it holding it. Okay.
In all actual fact, it might be a hero shrew.
It's my hero. That's for sure.
'Cause I looked up armored mole on the Googles, and that's what I saw. They're actually kind of adorable, but they have this thick armor plate on their body.
Weird. Something down yeah. Now I'm triumphed. Alright, you gotta do the thing.
And sometimes they're called pink fairy armadillos.
Weird. I mean, I see the pink part, but I'm not sure why fairy.
Probably because they're pink.
Maybe.
Didn't have much around here. You still shared your hard-earned bread.
Bread.
Is that Whaler?
You look so weak. You need to eat.
Eat what? There's not enough for everyone.
It's not right. We need to stop them. Nothing's gonna change if we're just sitting here.
Not this way. You need to teach them. They'll understand, please.
Understand? They don't understand anything.
Are you hearing yourself? Violence will only lead to more violence.
I can't believe you're not with me in this. Fine, I'll do it without your support then.
What happened here? It looks like it burnt down a long time ago. Wolf, is this? Is this your home? Oh, I'm sorry. Do you know what happened?
Looks like the amulets might have some different patterns on them, because this amulet looks different than the one in the vision there. At least a little bit different.
Oh yeah, the amulets have all looked different. I just wonder if there's a reason to them looking different. Like a lexicon, so to speak.
Can I jump this? Yeah! No, alright, you have to go down and around, I think. There it is. Actually, this is a good spot for a wee break. Although, what's in the extras menu? Fallen Heroes. Oh, this looks like backers. Neat. Fan art. Ooh. I'll have to check out the fan art later. It might be spoilery if I do it now. Alright.